I'm outside of our house at the back. I just want to show you some sort of different things here that houses have compared to Ireland. Okay, take a look at this. So they have here like 3,000 litre tanks, and that basically holds the water from the mains. So they hold it in these big tanks, and that's what sort of drives the pressure to the rest of the house, you know. And it's seemingly no algae will grow in this. And yeah, it is strange how they do it here. They store the water in these massive tanks, and that's standard with every single house. They're storing the water and no algae, seemingly. That's what that says. 20-year warranty on these tanks. So yeah, I just find that different. I mean, in Ireland we're just connected straight to the mains, so different. So the rest of the crew are heading off to the market. I mean, here in Thailand basically nobody really cooks at home. You can buy your food in the market for very, very, very little money, you know. So, and a couple of euros will get you like a huge meal and a soup, you know, from the market. Even less than that. So they're going off to source this evening's dinner. Now take a look at this in here. This is the pool pump house, right? So in here the whole controls are here. You can light up the pool at night, and this is a big filter. And this comes on 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening. So that's whirring away in the background. So that's the pool filter. So it has to sort of, it filters the water, and you can see the movement of the water here as it does that. So that's going on now till 6 p.m. I tell you, I can't sing the praises of this Bolt app. You just can get a taxi to your doorstep, and it's really like to go into town, which is about say 5 or 6 miles from here. That's like, you know, costing about €3.70 one way. So you know, really Bolt for your taxis and Grab for your food. I mean, in Thailand everything's at your fingertips. It's just such a handy place to live, and the 7-Elevens on every street corner, and I don't know, it's a very handy place to live for sure from that point of view. Yeah, so they're off sourcing this evening's food. I'm looking forward to that. Right, here's the swing. Now that was a bit of a bone of contention. They actually had made it too narrow, so when Zadie would swing she would hit that bloody steel pole. So we had they had to send out a man, 2 men actually, and for 2 days they worked in blaring fucking heat conditions, and they've widened the whole thing now, and it's a much better setup. To be honest, would you use a swing in the daytime in Thailand? Fucking, unless you were crazy, you wouldn't. The heat would just bust you. So see how narrow it was before? They had the hole there and under that seat, and the beam was there, but now they've extended it, so it's much better. So the other thing I wondered here in Thailand is the septic tank. Where is the septic tank? You're looking at it. They build their septic tanks underground, like say at the patio, and there's the little 2 holes there, and seemingly these don't have to be emptied only once every 10 years. So I don't know, it's a strange way of doing it. It's a different way. There of course is your aircon units. I mean, they're outside of everywhere. You've got an aircon, you've got the unit outside. So I mean, there's a lot of aircon units in Thailand, believe me, like, you know. So yeah, these coconut trees, I don't think there'll be any coconuts falling off them for a while, but Jesus, they're some yokes, all right, you know. Now notice over there, that other person, that's a 2-story house. They have the water tanks up on the roof, so that would for sure be some pressure on the water, like, you know. Here storing water seems to be the normal thing to do, like, you know, you store your water even if you're connected to the mains. So there you have it. It's got these satellites dish there as well. I just wanted to give you a little peek of the neighbourhood. So you can see the houses are all similar to ours. I mean, there are a few Western people living here, but to be honest, I've met none yet. I mean, I'm only here a few days, but you know, the street is all sort of brand new houses in the Nordic style. That's about it. That was just a little short video to show you sort of a bit around the house. yeah, I'm gonna go back and lie down here. I mean, I don't want to be fucking doing too much exertion, you know, in this sort of heat, like, you know. So we'll be in touch. A couple of good videos lined up later in the week. Don't forget to subscribe and press notify. All the best to everyone from Pattaya, Thailand.